Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth and to the hopeful elect. Uh, this quick little lesson is just gonna go into the destruction and what's to come. And this article from Fox 40 uh, kind of inspired, sparked this lesson. And the title of it reads, Florida Sheriff asks people who didn't evacuate to write contact info on leg. This is from the hurricanes that was going down there in the Carolinas. And I think there's a new one that's about to hit Florida, or I think Florida like today or it was last night. I'm not sure. I believe I seen something that said something about it hitting early this morning or tonight, because I know some people who are um, traveling over there, and they're telling me how the weather is like windy and it's bad down there. So I just want to read a little bit of this. The Taylor County Sheriff's Office asks residents who did not evacuate to write contact information on their arms or their legs for identification process, as Hurricane Helens is expected to hit the country Thursday night. If you or someone you know chose not to evacuate, please write your name, birthday, and important information on your arm and leg in a permanent marker so that you can be identified and family notified, the sheriff's office wrote in the post on Facebook. So, you have all these earthquakes and these storms that are happening right now, because right now is it's like it's hurricane season. And the ones that don't want to evacuate were told to write to write their information on their arm or their leg, or whatever the case may be. And that's because Yahweh Shai is coming with severe judgment you know upon this world. And this just shows like what's to come, because you know in, in the latter days, the days of Jacob's trouble, and when things, when the mark of the beast is when that microchip is out there, you know and everyone's faced with the hour of temptation. We are going to be going through a lot of different natural disasters, and writing your name and all that shit on your information on your arm isn't gonna save you at the end of the day, because ain't no one gonna be coming for those bodies, because all hell's gonna be breaking loose. There's gonna be chaos on top of chaos. And that's the thing. A lot of these people, they don't want to leave. They're proud. They want to, they want to, stay in their American homes, or whatever the case may be, or they feel like they're fully prepped for what is to come. But they're really not ready at all. They're really not ready for the judgment that's gonna unload on this place. And I want to start with 2nd Ezra 15, starting at verse 1. Behold, thou in the ears of my people, it's like, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Yeah, because all these things that are written in this book is nothing but truth, and they're gonna happen. People think that that we're not living in those days, that the time of Jacob's trouble isn't gonna happen in this generation. Like we're very close, and the people, because people have that type of mind state where they think it's not going to take place, they tend to procrastinate and put off this truth. They tend to put off their power, which is Yahweh being the Father and the Son Yahweh Shai. They think they have all the time in the world to get right, but now's that time. You know, now's that time to get right and call upon His name and draw near to Him. And not to wait till disaster is at your front door to want to call on His name, because the Lord may not hear you, because this precious time right now that we have to 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 get spiritually right. you know to 2/3 of our people don't want to hear it. Verse 3: Fear not the indignations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that's exactly it. So no matter the ones who want to, the sheriff's telling, write their names and shit on their arm. Like, that don't matter. When it's time for judgment, it's not gonna miss. When the Lord sees fit, and there's gonna be so much chaos and dead bodies all over the place. As things start to kick up and enhance even more, that ain't nobody gonna have time to go looking for all these bodies. Your loved ones ain't gonna know whether you're dead or alive. The only thing that is gonna protect you is Yahweh Shai, is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's it. That's the only you know that's the only lifeline. That's the only thing that could protect you when these type of disasters take place. And best believe we got brothers down there, in the Florida area, in the Carolina area, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is with them, is guiding them and protecting them. You know, while these other people out here, they're gonna catch severe judgment, and they're gonna catch it because you know they didn't choose to to come back to their true power. Especially you Jakes out here. I just think it's the time to just party and bullshit with all the things that are happening. And you could feel it. You could feel like these like it's getting close. Things are getting tighter. Life it don't it's these things are just meaningless. Yes, we still have to take care of our responsibilities and whatnot, but we know that it's coming to an end very soon. Verse 5: Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So we're seeing a lot of that take place right now. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, saith the Lord. I will hold my tongue no more as the touching their wick I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth out unto me, and the souls of the just complain continuously. Ah, the ones, the ones that have died through the wickedness, of these devils, the dirty acts that they do. And, a lot of people are starting to see some of this, filth come to light with all these celebrities getting exposed. But, none of this is news, to the ones that know. Because, we know about how these celebrities get down. This shit ain't new to us. We always knew it. Just, majority of people are just blind, They just see these people on their fucking social medias and whatever the case may be, and they think these people are just so high and mighty and godly and such great people, but all their wickedness is going to come to light, and they're gonna be seen for what they truly are. Especially these Jakes out here, they're gonna be they're gonna it's gonna be seen that these are 2/3. You know, a lot of these celebrities, you know, they make up that part of the 2/3 because they're just wicked, and then the rest of you Jakes out here that don't want to get right, that don't want to get right with how Bashim Yahushua. The ones that don't want to call on the correct names continue to call on JC, and and I bet you a lot of these people, that have died, in these hurricanes. I bet you a lot of these people were calling on JC or calling on God. Oh, God, please help me. JC, please help me. And just like it says, I will laugh at your calamity. So while you're calling out, the Lord don't hear you because he doesn't know you, and you ain't calling out the correct names. So why is he even gonna, you know, why is he even going to acknowledge, your cries? Um, yeah, that's it on that precept. I wanted to get Joel 2:1. Then it reads, Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh. For the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, cometh, for it is nigh at hand. So, it's coming. And it's funny because, like I said, like people, people be knowing, whether people know it or not, they, they know that there's not a lot of time left, you know. And a lot of people I know are trying, you know, trying to have, discussions with me about the Bible and just the different things that are going on. And even at work today, my boss was trying to talk to me about the Bible, and then he's talking to me you know, about Babylon and how America is Babylon and how it's like it's the modern day, Sodom and Gomorrah, and he was saying a lot of good points, but at the end of the day, he doesn't know Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So even with all that knowledge, he still doesn't know shit because he doesn't know the correct names. He knows about the MOTB. These are all things which are a great start, but a lot of this, it all stems from the correct name. knowing the correct name, calling on the correct name, and they be trying to invite me to, these wacky tacky churches, and like, just have no interest, no interest at all, because that's not where the truth is. The truth is with the men of great millstone, starting with the apostles, and elders and bishops. That's where the truth lies. So, yeah, I wasn't even trying to hear him. Joel 2:2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and strong, there hath not been ever alike, neither shall any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So, this day is coming. This day is coming. It's fastly approaching. A day of severe judgment, of mass destruction. That election is, it's what, mid-October? That shit's next month. And, we're praying that, things happen. That things happen, and the Lord, and the Lord, shows his power, and just puts fear in these fucking people. You dumb people who want to go vote for a woman based off of the color of her skin, or vote for a man who thinks he knows everything. And either way, whoever wins that shit, it's nothing but chaos coming after it. Because ain't no one gonna listen to no woman. And if Trump wins, he's like a loose cannon. Who knows what he's gonna do. So yeah, we want things to happen. We want more destruction to come upon this place. Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is darkness and not light. Yeah, so all these, these damn wacky tacky Christians, these anti-Christ, what the hell they're talking about. They think they got something, but they have no idea. They think they could, continue to live the way they want to live, and and pray to the incorrect name for their sins to be forgiven, and think that they're good. Meanwhile they're still out here, eating pork, not trying to follow the laws and statutes to the best of their ability, and they think they know something. They think the Lord's coming to save everybody. Everyone's accepted. No, it's not the way it's going to go. This day is going to be very dark. It's going to be very fearful, especially for the ones that don't know what's going on, or they don't know what's to come, because they're going to be too caught up in all the shit that's happening in the world. And the things that are going to be happening in this world is just going to bring fear upon people, and make people make, rash decisions. And one of those decisions are going to be to get that mark, to get that chip, because, nothing's going to be going right. And they're going to come with that chip, like, it's the solution. This is a solution for things when all chaos is going on. It's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel for these people. That's going to be their salvation. That's where their hope is going to lie. But the ones of us who the hopeful elect, because we pray and we hope that we'll be worthy, to be saved out of this place. That the Lord will have mercy upon us. You know, to finally get out of this shithole. Like I said, shit ain't getting easier. It's only getting harder. The way of life in this damn fucking society is only getting higher. I mean, it's like it's only getting harder. You know, harder financially, harder to be in the midst of all this bullshit. Having to see all this bullshit. You walk down the road and the shit you see, the people you see, it just irks your spirit. And you just pray like, Lord, like, can't wait, can't wait for just righteousness to just take over this place through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Verse Amos 5:19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned on his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Yeah, because once things start going, it's just going to be, one after the other. It's just going to be a domino effect. There's going to be it's going to feel like there's no escape from just the troubles that are just going to continue to happen. But, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to be with us and guide us in these troubling times to come. When these earthquakes and all these start, when these earthquakes and things start to happen in diverse places. Imagine like I think about over here, in Toronto. Imagine if Toronto got hit with a bunch of tornadoes and a massive hurricane, or even just, a massive rainstorm. Because with the rain that we've gotten this summer, like, it's been some crazy shit. Like all the destruction you see it can cause by just a little bit of it. Like imagine like a big severe storm. It would just completely, things would just, completely go chaotic. No power, severe floodings. So when these things start to happen in these different type of places that usually don't see, things like that, whether it could be different plagues or earthquakes or, certain type of T attacks, like, shit's just gonna be crazy. And closing precept is Jeremiah 30:7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Yeah, because the times that we're coming in, there's never been a time, and just, thinking about all the times and things that have been recorded in history, terrible things that have happened and have took place. And to just think that what is to come isn't even going to measure to that, like only Yahweh Shai is the only peace of mind in the midst of all the shit that's about to take place. Yahweh Bashim Shai is it. He's he is that righteous tower, most definitely. When these plagues and things are about to turn up. So, it don't matter about writing your name and all that shit. When it's your time to come, judgment's gonna find you. And when things really start to get bad, ain't no one gonna be, no one gonna have time to be looking for bodies and who belongs to who. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Aki about their pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Lord willing, until the next video, Shalom.